Hello, this is Makeda of the Boston Bidoofs, and today I'm going to be going over my Week 3 battle versus San Antonio Snorlaxes, coached by Danger Dave. And as you can see, on my team, there is a new member, and unfortunately, this came at the cost of my Slowbro Galar, who I didn't get to utilize yet, and I was excited to use. But I picked up Ditto, and the reason I picked up Ditto was because overall my team's still lacking in speed, and setup sweepers are a huge threat to my team. So I decided to pick up Ditto as a way to kind of reverse sweep if someone sets up on me. And against the team this week that I'm against, I felt like that was going to come very, very much in handy. So, as you can see, I put the team on the right side, so you can see it now during my team build explanation. He has Tapu Lele, Machamp, Spectrier, Corsola G, Ferrothorn, and Rhyperior, which I expect him to bring. And then he has Buffalant, Emolga, Gyarados, Turtonator, and Volcarona in the back. And the reason I think that Gyarados, Volcarona are going to sit in the back is because obviously those are setup sweepers that I can take advantage of. And I have a Zero Aura for the Gyarados. I just don't think it's a great bring versus me this week. But my main concern on his team are actually the Machamp and the Rhyperior. As you can see, there's nothing on my team that deals with those very well. I can kill it with a Psychic from a Slowking if it's not Assault Vest, no Guard, but I'm expecting like a Guts Burn set because it just does so much damage. And the Rhyperior, there's just not much on my team that can kill it. It's like impossible to kill in one hit, and it hits back hard. So with my ground weakness and my rock weakness, it's just going to be rough to deal with. But you'll see I have a little tech for that, and I'll get to that in a second. But first off, we'll see I have my my Zero Aura with Protective Pads. The reason I have Protective Pads is obviously that Ferrothorn. It's going to get 2-hit KO'd by a Fire Punch, but I don't want to take any Rocky Helmet Iron Barb damage, so that's just there for that. It has Taunt because that Corsola G is going to be extremely annoying, and it's free, a free turn to knock off something on Zero Aura if he has Corsola out. So honestly, I think I'm really excited about that. And Plasma Fist hits everything hard except the Rhyperior Ferrothorn. Once those things are taken care of, Plasma Fist is going to do at least half to most of the things on his team, assuming Eviolite's knocked off of Corsola. Yeah. Next I have Assault Vest Cobalion with Iron Head, Stone Edge, Close Combat, and Volt Switch. And it is offensive this week because he's just been... his stab combo has been just insanely useful versus all my opponents so far. So I'm always going to bring Iron Head, Close Combat. Volt Switch is a great pivot if I bring it in on the Ferrothorn and I expect it to switch, or something to that extent. If I expect him to bring out a Spectrier or Corsola on a fighting type Close Combat, I can get out of there and bring in something like Ditto or Mandibuzz to come and deal with that. Stone Edge is for the Volcarona. It kills it in one hit. And I have just enough speed EVs to outspeed it. The rest is on the special defense to take as little as possible from the Lele, Spectrier, and Volcarona if it comes. Because Assault Vest is going to be critical in me taking hits from those very scary mons he has. Spectrier is an absolute nightmare. If he brings Scarf Spectrier, it's even more of a nightmare because once it gets going, if I don't win the speed tie with Ditto, it's a little dicey. I'm probably going to lose at that point, assuming Mandibuzz is dead, so... or Lickitung is dead. So, it's going to be difficult, but, next up is my Lickitung, and this is my boy this week. I'm bringing him. We got the power of pink this week, because Eviolite Lickitung with Whirlpool, Toxic, Protect, and Wish. And the reason this is so good is because if you look at his team, there's really only two things that I could see leading against me. That's Ferrothorn, Rhyperior. Most likely, though, I think it'll be Rhyperior because Rhyperior just does a number on everything on my team. I have no way to kill it in one shot, except with maybe Slowking Scald or something. But I don't think that's reliable enough. So my plan here is to lead Lickitung when he leads Rhyperior, click Whirlpool, click Toxic, click Wish, click Protect, and I'm just going to kill it while I maintain full health. And his biggest threat to me is out of the way right away when I have no damage left, or no damage on my team. If everything goes according to plan, this is going to be awesome. If he doesn't lead Rhyperior, that's unfortunate, but at the end of the day, Lickitung is still a normal type to deal with that Spectre or Shadow Ball. If he doesn't bring Machamp, it's going to tank against everything on his team. So I'm really excited, except maybe like a Specs Lele, but I'm excited regardless because I just get to use him. I didn't expect to actually use him, and I think he's going to do absolute work. And he can't be taunted, so Oblivious is a great ability, so for him specifically. Obviously, I have Ditto. There's only one set you can bring, which is max HP. The defense and stuff is in case I end up like not getting a transform off, but obviously Imposter is going to not prevent that from happening against this particular enemy. There's no Zoroark or other Ditto, so I don't have to worry about Imposter failing. And yeah, that's it. If it can come in and reverse sweep against some things, that's the best thing it can do. It could also come, if the Machamp is damaged, it could come in and hit it back hard. So honestly, it's one of my only answers to that thing. So yeah. Next up is Slowking, and Slowking is kind of, it was difficult for me to fit Psychic on the set, because I definitely need it for the Machamp, but I really wanted Slack Off. Colbur Berry is there because it comes in and takes a knockoff from the Ferrothorn and the Machamp, surprises the Machamp with a Psychic, or surprises the Ferrothorn with a Flamethrower, hopefully to take it out, because if it doesn't have Power Whip, which it doesn't really deal much to the rest of my team, I feel like it probably won't bring it. Flamethrower is going to deal with it real nice, so that's my plan. It has Teleport. If I expect the Spectre or something to come in, I teleport out, bring in the answer, and I deal with it from there. Last but not least, I have my Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz Knockoff Heat Wave Toxic Roost. I kind of wanted to fit Brave Bird on for the Machamp, but I just feel like with Ferrothorn there, it's not worth clicking that. Heavy Duty Boots, obviously. Max Defense. Knockoff to deal with all of the items on the team that I don't want to deal with. And Heat Wave is to 2-hit KO that Ferrothorn if it's not Assault Vest or especially defensive. And even then, I'm probably going to click Knockoff first anyway. So it's just a nice backup, great defensive mon to deal with the Spectre. Even though I'm fully physical defensive, Lele is going to kill this thing in one hit. So unfortunately, a lot of the things on his team are threatening enough to the point where I'm going to have to sack something. And that's unfortunate. But I'm super excited to make my Lickitung work this week. Hopefully, you guys get some great content, and I get to enjoy using one of my favorite low-tier mons. So, wish me luck, and let's get right into the battle. Alright, third time's the charm. We have DC'd twice, and the first two times, my strategy went perfectly. On the it disconnected turn 1, so hopefully it will still go perfectly, because getting the outcome I need twice and then failing the third time for a disconnection not to happen is going to be very unsettling to me. Not that I'm saying anything is going on, but it would be annoying. So let's find out. I led Lickitung, he led Rhyperior. I click Whirlpool, he clicks Rock Polish. That's how the first turn is going to go. It's always disconnected immediately after that move has been selected. So, turn 2 is fair game. If all of a sudden I find out he's Shud Shell, I'm going to be very upset. But I doubt that's going to happen. So, as long as I hit this Whirlpool, I'm happy. Alright, cool. Don't disconnect on me, please. Am I toxic? Okay. Everything's going well so far. I'm gonna wish this turn. And then I'm gonna protect. If he doesn't crit me, everything should be okay in this world. And I'll be happy that I got a kill with Lickitung. A Lickitung lead. Ooh, that sucks. Honestly, maybe that didn't really matter too much. But getting a kill with with a Lickitung at full health is gonna be great. Okay. Alright. Rhyperior is down. That is a huge threat to my team gone. He's definitely going to bring in Machamp here. Or Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn would be... I can't really touch it. Ferrothorn. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go straight into Mana Buzz. If he knocks off, it's annoying a little bit, but honestly, I'm not too worried about hazards this week. Anything that I switch in on like a Machamp or a Lele is going to be 2-hit KO'd anyway. He went for Stealth Rocks. Okay. So knockoff's going to be quite nice here. And then I can see what he decides to do. Probably Rocky Helmet. Yup. Leech Seed, annoying. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to Roost here, and I'm going to scout his move. If he goes for Protect, I'm okay with that. And then I'm going to Heat Wave next turn. He's already full health. I don't think I care about a attack here. Body Press would be annoying. Good play, good play. With the Leech Seed, that's going to be unfortunate. But I don't see a knockoff. I'm going to go straight into Zero Aura. He's going to think that's weird. As do I. But without a Spectrier, I don't really care too much. I'm just going to go straight for the Fire Punch. If he Leech Seeds, could have taunted, but no Corsola, so I don't really care. If I get a burn, that would be amazing. Killed me. That's a little unfortunate. I was hoping I would live that. I'm just gonna go Cobalion. Does he stay in? I'm gonna Volt Switch. He stayed in. We go Slow King. I kind of had a feeling he was going to stay in, but at the same time, I really don't want Cobalion to get body pressed. Even though I know Close Combat kills. Because I didn't want it to take have a free switch into something. So I'm just going to click Flamethrower. Yeah. Zeraora should definitely not have died there. But without the Spectrier, I'm not as scared of it. The Champ is scary, but if he brings it in here, I have a Colbur Berry. Let's go. Oh. That is game changing. Ooh, it's Assault Vest though. Okay. Assault Vest pretty cool. So that's kind of annoying because that means I die here. Do I need it for anything? I kind of need it. So I'm going to sack Lickitung. Lickitung did his job. It's still a good wall to like the Volcarona, but I have Ditto for that, and I have Stone Edge on Cobalion. So I'm just going to sack this. Dynamic Punch. So it's no guard. Oh no. I'm gonna go into Ditto, and I'm gonna Dynamic Punch him. If he switches into something like Volcarona, I don't really care about the Flame Body because the main goal here is to come in on the Volcarona when it sets up. So I'm not too worried about that. Okay. Knockoff would be annoying. But my goal here is to Dynamic Punch, confuse it, and have him die and kill itself. Or it dies now. That works. That works too. Probably Volcarona incoming. Interesting. It's Intimidate, which means it's not Moxie, which is smart. It probably has Crunch. I'm going to bring in Slowking because I want to bring Cobalion in safely on this in case it has Earthquake. So I'm going to go into Slowking here. If he Dragon Dances, subs. Okay. That is annoying. But if I can live a hit and break a sub, as long as I can break it, I should be good. To reverse sweep with Ditto. Dragon Dance. Okay, I don't think that's the play. Genuinely. So I think I just spam Psychic till he decides to attack. He's gonna bounce. That's fine. I'm gonna Scald here, because if I live, I have the chance to burn him. If I don't live, that's okay. He missed. Oh, I didn't burn. That would have been absolutely tragic. Go for the Psychic again. If he really thinks he can kill me, that's a little concerning. I mean, he has +1. I think I'm specially defensive this week. No, I'm mixed defensive. So I have like 100, I think I'm 156 in defense? Paralysis would be annoying? Ah, it wasn't enough. That's okay. Bounce, Dragon Dance, Substitute. Earthquake? This will be my test. And I get to intimidate him. So I steal him, steal his +1/+1, then I lower his attack back to regular. And I check. I'm done. Of course he doesn't have Earthquake. But I think I just Waterfall. And flinch him? I'm +1/+1. He goes for bounce. Okay, this is getting crazy. Is that the play, though? Because now we just speed tie. And if I win the speed tie, you die. Interesting play there, though. Interesting play there. If he goes Lele, I think I just sack the Mandibuzz, honestly. And if he goes Volk, I just Waterfall. Alright. So I need the Cobalion and I need the Ditto. Oh wait, Slowking's dead, lol. Let me get rid of that. Mm-hmm. So as much as I want to go for the Stone Edge here, I have to go for the Iron Head and pray I don't get Flame Bodied if he switches. Because if he's Scarfed, I can't take 2 Moonblasts. So I gotta click Iron Head. He's Scarfed. And I should outspeed here and kill with Stone Edge as long as I don't miss. If I miss the Stone Edge here, that's going to be really sad. But I think it's going to be okay. Because I think I could still beat him with Ditto. Especially if he gets the Fiery Dance boost. Oh man, that was really intense, but I played it well, I think, except for sacking Zeraora, which, honestly, without Spectre and stuff, I didn't really think I needed it too badly. But, anyways, man, GG. That was a great showcase of both Ditto and Lickitung, so I'm really happy with that battle. Sorry it took so long to get this match going, but it was great, so thanks. Thanks for watching.